Yo, so Shinobi Origins development is coming out amazing. This game's gonna be fucking amazing. If you think it's already amazing, it's gonna be even better than what it is right now. So right now we put out a vote like a week ago on what direction you guys wanted the game. Majority of you wanted easy and hard. So as that easy and hard battle, there's 2,000 players that wanted it easy and 1,000 players that wanted it hard. Which is a lot of people that want it hard and easy. So later in this video, I'm gonna explain a really good concept to balance this out. I'm gonna go into detail with that concept, showcase how it's gonna work, and it's gonna be updated on 0.10. So if you guys don't already know, we have a Discord. We post a lot of things in the Discord. Go into Discord, join the Discord, and look at all these concepts that you guys are missing out. If you're part of the community and you want to see or take the game into some type of good direction, go into Discord, vote, because we look at the likes and the dislikes. Like, we want to see like majority of what the people want and what the people don't want. So if you want something and you don't want something, we try to find like a good middle ground or a good ground for the people that don't like it or do want it. And it's a good, Discord's a powerful tool because we can ping you guys easy. If you're a part of a community that you select, then you get pinged and you get to shape the game and move it. So a thing I learned is that YouTubers, they majority of the YouTubers, they don't, Roblox YouTubers, in fact, they don't care about your game's development. All they care about is getting codes and just showcasing moves. I know half the YouTubers, they're completely fake. Like, they don't give a shit about a game and stuff. So I'll be honest with you, most of them are really fake. So in order to shape a game's development, we have to focus on what we want inside the game, what you guys want inside the game. And oh boy, we're getting what the game needs done, man. This game is going to be so amazing when it comes out to the public, when it releases free. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a completed Naruto game in our own kind of vision. It's going to be what we wanted to create, you know? I currently love the way the exams are. A little things can be changed up here and there, like the Jonin exams can be changed up. Maybe fewer players get the exams, get people past through real easy, because now there's rewards to do exams and such. And it feels like when I do exams, it feels so fucking good. Like, it feels like I'm part of Naruto, watching these battles and waiting my turn. But I want the wait to be shorter, you know what I'm saying? So onto the video, boys. It was either we go all the way in hardcore, or we take a step back and we don't do that. Like, we seriously don't do that hardcore approach, and we do for easy, because that's what the game is basically like aimed for. So we took an easy approach. The last update, we took an easy approach, and then we kind of made it a little harder with the gripping, taking people's money, and that was just experimental, right? So the next update is going to be experimental as well. So before you go to my village, there's going to be a screen that pops up. It's going to say choose playstyle. So what that means is like you're choosing if you want to play easy or if you want to play hard. So easy, I'm gonna tell you the benefits about easy is what you're playing right now. It's, you don't have a lives, you don't risk anything, you don't gain anything. You're playing with the regular XP you get right now, and you're playing with the regular cash you get right now. But here's the next. So hardcore, we wanted to take the hardcore into another approach. So hardcore is gonna offer a couple of things, right? It's only going to offer it within this world. It's not going to offer it with dungeon missions, because that's going to be cheesing. It's only going to offer in-game, like right here. In this game, it's going to offer double XP and double coins. So we want to implement the bounty system with this update as well. And player PvP missions. Like player, where you get like missions to go and you hunt people. Like basically like a bounty system, but that's the bounty system is going to be available on both modes, the easy and hard. So with the hardcore mode, you're only going to have 4 lives. You're going to get double EXP and double coins, and it's not permanent. So if you want to log off the server and go back, you can switch to easy mode, and your hardcore progress, everything, like, it's the same progress. There's no different progress. There's no different characters. The same character, same progress. So we designed it really, like, we're really thinking about it throughout. Like, so if they go into hardcore, here's what we want from the hardcore. We wanted to make it experience where people have the ability to risk things to gain things. Like, you get double EXP to level faster, and double coins to get things faster. And also, when we drop the rarity system, like for bosses, when the bosses are going to drop weapons, mass items, etc., players that played hardcore is going to get twice the rarity than easy players. So we want that hardcore feature to have, like, meaningful kind of things, while it be like a hardcore survival. You have to keep your lives. It might not even be 4 lives. We might even go to 2 or 3 lives, because we want that hardcore feeling. Now, the hardcore feeling, the hardcore system is not going to work with the tier system. It's just going to be for everything. So meaning that we want the hardcore to apply to, this is actually danger. Like, if you die, you're going to lose things. So that's what the hardcore system's for. It's going to offer more, but there's also going to be takebacks from that. We want the hardcore system to be able to gain money more, like from killing players and stealing money from them. We want the hardcore players to be able to steal more money from killing and gripping a player, and etc. Like, gripping that player's money so you can steal more money from that player. So we're designing the system right now to work, like, after you click the hardcore or easy, then you can hop in it, and say you can just switch out a hardcore by just rejoining the game and clicking easy. So every time, so your hardcore saves, like, if you have 3, like, if you lose a life in hardcore and you don't want to play hardcore anymore, you just log out and you choose easy, but you still have 3 lives within hardcore. And the only way to gain lives in hardcore is looking for a live scroll. They're placed around the map. They spawn every 3 hours. And you can switch to easy and maybe camp out and get, like, a live scroll if you want. Because we wanted to make, like, a little cheese in there. So you don't have to risk your entire time looking for a live scroll. So, because we want the hardcore players to be like, oh my god, it's a risk, but it's also a reward. We're still thinking about the concept of cheesing it by going into easy and seeing the live scroll. We're not so sure of making the live scroll available to easy players, but we'll see. So after that concept, so the grip system, I want to get this through. So the grip system, what I'm noticing right now is people are just getting their friends and they're just gripping each other for grips, because I don't really like that concept, because right now it's like you go on an ALT, you hop on the ALT, you bring your ALT here, and you just keep on gripping them, because the reason for that is, if you look in here, like the clans, if you look at the clan grips, man, like, you need like 80 grips. This was a previous system, so you needed 80 grips to unlock full Susano, and now the grip system works like currency. So one thing that we're hoping to change with the grips is we want to lower all the grips so it doesn't feel like hectic. Like, you can actually go and you can grip someone and get that requirement, and then you can get the move. So full Susanos probably be like, the max is going to be is like 30 grips instead of 80, because we want the game to feel like that. So I put an explanation out saying that we're lowering the grips and everything, and we're going to apply grips to certain moves, like certain elements, certain KGs, arts, because right now the only grips that are everyone's looking at is the Akuma tree, even though other things have grips like the Dragon Sage and stuff. But we want to lower the grips so it doesn't feel like a chore to get the grips. Besides that, man, we want the game to. So here's a way to combat that. We're thinking of combating the ALT grips is lowering the grip requirement to unlock moves, spreading out the grips into certain moves, meaning that it'd be like 1-2 grips and you unlock a move. what's it called? After that, we wanted to make it like kind of fair for people to what's it called, to not bought their, like, go on their ALT and just get grips off their ALTs. We want to take that off. Like, if a player doesn't have enough money to be gripped, then you can't grip that player over and over. So it's like, man, I just worked hard for all this money. Why should I let my friend grip me, etc. Like all that. So it grips is gonna probably work by if the player has money in their account. If they have over like $30, depending on what the maximum grip. Like when you get gripped, you lose money. It depends on the money, basically. So in order to get like a grip, the player needs to have that money in their account for you to grip them. Let's see. So we don't want it to be a chore, and we want it to have it fair for the game. So we're thinking that everything needs to be very low for grips. It shouldn't be too hard to get that many grips. It shouldn't be cheatable. Like, we shouldn't make it people want to cheat it, like setting 80 grips to full Susano. That was a previous system, though. That was a previous system where grips just counted and you just unlocked. The new system is where grips work something like points. Don't just ignore my stuff. I just set it up to show you guys. That's like 49k points. What the hell? I'm just setting stuff up to test. Like, what I do is I go and I test all the broken things people tell me that's broken, so I can go test it, like get the line number why it's broken, see why it's broken, see how it's functioning while it's broken, and then add it to the list. Because when people just report something's broken, we don't know how it breaks. It's like, oh, Camu's broken, fix it. Like, we don't know what's broken about it. Like, if people made like an explanation, then we'll be like, oh, so this is what's causing it, because there's different things within the script that causes it to be broken, like interference with combat, interference with NPCs, interference with like other jutsus, other counter hit effects. There's tons of things that can be glitching a move, but all you guys see, it's broken. So it's like ton of other things within the code that shows that it's broken, so we have to actually go and we have to test and test and test. Besides that, use this code in the 010 update and you will get the gold mask. If you bought it over the weekend, we didn't get to the code, but if you use this on the 010 update, alright, you're gonna get the golden mask. And yeah, man, that's about it. And boys, I'm out. Thanks for watching, boys.